The Boogeyman. A name whispered in the dark. A creature of fear, lurking in shadows. He is the stuff of nightmares, a legend passed down through generations. Parents tell their children stories of the Boogeyman to keep them safe, to make them behave. But what is the Boogeyman? Is he real or just a figment of our imaginations? The Boogeyman is a universal figure in folklore. He is found in cultures all over the world, but his form and his purpose vary from place to place. In some stories, he is a monster who steals children. In others, he is a spirit that punishes the wicked. But one thing remains constant. The Boogeyman is a figure of fear. He is the embodiment of our deepest anxieties. In America, the Boogeyman is often depicted as a shapeless creature. He has no true form, which makes him even more terrifying. He can be anything or anyone. He could be hiding in your closet, under your bed, or even in the shadows behind you right now. He is the monster that goes bump in the night, the unseen terror that sends chills down your spine. The American Boogeyman is a blank slate onto which we can project our fears. He is the fear of the unknown, the fear of the dark, the fear of being alone. He is the monster that parents warn their children about, but can never truly protect them from. Because the Boogeyman is more than just a monster. He is an idea, and ideas are very difficult to kill. The Boogeyman takes on many forms around the world. In Latin America, he is known as El Coco. He is a monstrous creature that steals children who misbehave. In Eastern Europe, he is Baba Yaga, an old witch who lives in a house that stands on chicken legs. She is known to kidnap children and eat them. In the Middle East, there is the Jinn, a creature made of smoke and fire. They are said to be able to grant wishes, but they are also known for their trickery and their ability to cause harm. And in Japan, there is the Namahage, demonic figures who roam the streets during New Year's Eve, scaring children into behaving. Each culture has its own version of the Boogeyman, but they all serve the same purpose, to instill fear and encourage good behavior. Section 4. Fear in the shadows. The Boogeyman thrives on fear. The more we fear him, the stronger he becomes. The thought of him lurking in the shadows is enough to send shivers down our spines. We imagine his raspy breath, his cold, clammy hands, and his glowing eyes. The fear he evokes is primal, visceral. It is the fear of the predator, the fear of the unknown. But fear, while unpleasant, can also be a powerful motivator. It keeps us safe from harm. It teaches us to be cautious. And in some cases, it can even be a source of entertainment. We tell scary stories to each other, we watch horror movies, we go to haunted houses. We enjoy being scared, as long as we know that we are safe. Section 5. Lessons from the darkness. The Boogeyman, for all his terror, serves a purpose. He is a cautionary tale, a warning to children about the dangers of the world. He teaches them to listen to their parents, to stay away from strangers, and to behave themselves. He is a way for parents to instill a sense of caution in their children, without having to explain the complexities of the world to them. Of course, the Boogeyman is not real, but the dangers he represents are very real. There are bad people in the world. There are dangers lurking in the shadows. The Boogeyman is a way for parents to teach their children about these dangers without having to traumatize them. He is a way to prepare them for the world without stripping away their innocence. Section 6. The Boogeyman endures. The Boogeyman is a timeless figure. He has been around for centuries, and he will likely be around for centuries to come. He is a part of our collective unconscious, a symbol of our deepest fears. And as long as we have fears, the Boogeyman will continue to exist. So the next time you are home alone and you hear a noise in the night, remember the Boogeyman. He may be nothing more than a story, but the fear he represents is very real. And sometimes that is all we need to keep us safe.